Hello, beautiful people. I wanted to hop on to see what we need to know for this weekend. I did shuffle these. We have the full at the bottom of the deck. So maybe this weekend you are taking a leap of faith. Let's see. Oh, what do we need to know? Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Wow. And King of Wands. You and someone else are a match. Oh, why is the Five of Cups with the shadow energy? Maybe somebody feels hurt. Maybe somebody feels like someone is grieving a loss. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Are you guys working on this together? Let's see. Oh, Judgment. Wow. A wake-up call. A final decision. Temperance. Balance of energies. Can you tell me more? Thank you. Wow. Lots of majors. Lots of healing. Healing of old wounds. Healing of confusion. I feel like there's a sudden revelation. I don't know if this has to do with work, because we do have Pentacles here, but the King and Queen of Wands here that are looking towards each other. Is work standing in the way? The Queen of Wands here is focused on healing and becoming a star, maybe. King of Wands. Did I have Pentacles? Wands. The King of Wands is dealing with conflict. Can you show me more? Actually, let me leave that there. Can you show me more about this Five of Wands and the King of Cups? King of Wands, please. Wow. Fighting their emotions, since I accidentally said King of Cups. Oh, thank you. Eight of Swords. Yeah, a lot of anxiety. Fears and anxieties. Where is this stemming from? Eight of Wands. A conversation. Quick movement. Where is this Eight of Swords coming from? Maybe on the surface, this King of Wands looks very confident, and internally they are dealing with a lot of fears and anxieties. Ten of Cups reverse. Yeah, a fear of not getting that happily ever after. Four of Pentacles, and yet holding on to that dream tightly. That's sad. That makes me sad. Queen of Wands and the Star. Can you tell me more about this energy on this side? So it's almost like this King of Wands is fighting these anxieties. I was going to say inner demons. And then the Queen of Wands, instead of fighting it, she's healing through it. What fell on the bottom here? The Hermit. Yeah. On this side, she's going within to really gain a new perspective, being introspective, and maybe the King of Wands is new to this and doesn't have a hold of these inner demons yet. Ten of Swords at the bottom here. So I mean, yeah, the Queen of Wands is also same thing on the surface. Looks like she's healing and great, and then Ten of Swords. There's a shadow energy. Something is dead, done, and over with. So maybe on this energy, it's like overly introspective, intellectualizing emotions. And the Star again. But you are nonetheless still healing. Yeah, this turned into like a relational reading real quick. Um, and then Knight of Wands, because you're growing. You understand that this is a part of the growth process. This is what gets you to the judgment. This is what gets you to experience that wake up call, is going through those challenges and facing them head on. Can you tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles? What are we working towards? Which I mean, we're working towards enlightenment. How can we bridge the gap here between the King and Queen of Wands? The Chariot. You have to make an effort to move forward towards one another instead of hiding out in your own mental space. And yes, it is important to allow each party to have that space to gain more clarity through introspection, but also continuing to put in the work and move towards one another. That's what this whole relationship is about. That's what this wake-up call is feeling triggered and wanting to still do the work with this person anyways, wanting and willing to be able to go through fire for this person, for each other. You have to meet in the middle with this Chariot here, and then the Four of Cups here. Is someone feeling ignored? Can you tell me more about this Chariot? It's coming from the Queen of Wands, so I wonder if it's the Queen of Wands that has to move towards the King of Wands. And then the Emperor. Taking responsibility for your part, the role that you play, because we all play a role. It takes two to tango. Then Five of Pentacles. So instead of feeling left out in the dark, it's about being courageous enough to go towards the other person, to get out of your hermit mode and to be able to come together and talk about it. The Chariot is also the Cancer card, Cancer and Aries, so it's water and fire. I feel like there's a lot of passion here, a lot of emotion, and maybe, since there's so much fire and energy here, the water feels like a dampening. It feels uncomfortable. You don't want to feel watered down, and yet the Emperor is still here. You're still in the driver's seat, so long as you make the effort to go towards what you want. Let's get one final card of advice from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. What advice do you have for the viewer watching this video right now? Thank you, Spirit. Disruption, the Tower again, and the Empress. There's no avoiding this judgment here. The Tower is not meant to be scary. It's meant to unbind you. So instead of feeling bound up to these fears and anxieties, it's about releasing it. Releasing it via movement. Love begins, Ace of Cups. And then another one, the Fool. Look at how beautiful that is. You have to really let your cup flow. And it's so interesting because you've got the Star twice over here. So I do feel like this is the flowing energy of the feminine. Spirit is asking you to step into your feminine right now, into your emotions, to share them. Thank you, Spirit. Intuition, again, the feminine. This is the High Priestess. Partnerships and alliances. You guys will work together and figure it out. It will just look, it will feel uncomfortable because even though you guys are of the same energy, it's like both of you are healing things simultaneously, but separately, but together, if that makes sense. Like past wounds that you each had before you even met each other, and yet the dynamic is re-triggering these things for it to come to the surface, for it to be finally healed. And you guys can help each other through this, through sharing love with one another instead of feeling stuck in your own brain, you know? I feel good about this. I think it's going to be a significant weekend, to say the least. A lot of healing energy. You got this. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know by liking and subscribing, and we'll talk soon.